Now we are going to use the color number 5, that is that light coral. We are threading, just thread the top thread, passing through the gap of the couching insert. Now we just need to be worried with the fiber. Go there, we're going to pass the fiber behind the needle and drop the needle, needle down, needle up. If you press the back side, the bottom, side of your paddle, is exactly what your machine is going to do. Now we are ready to stitch, yeah? I'm going to follow the same procedure that I did with the blue flower, yeah? I'm going to outline, outline the petal design, because I want to make sure that I get that really nice shape for each petal. And then when I sew the outside, and the border, I'm going to start to filling inside, Make sure that you are covering all the design space, the design area. You don't want any gap, you don't want to be seeing any part of the background between the fiber. And now you go, take your time, go slowly, you're not going. And I'm stitching here all the time in real time. I'm not using going slowlier or faster. It's the real time that I use to work with couching fibers. So it's a different, you're going to stitch a little slowlier than when you are just quilting. Here we're going back and forward, and then we're going to move to the next one. Don't forget to lose your fiber every time things get a little tighter, You don't want to start to pull the fiber too much and stretch with the machine, because then the fiber is going to lose the shape. It's not going to follow the way that you want. It will stop to guide the fabric and just, pull everything, and it's not what we want here. So going carefully, always try to see where you're going, Don't keep just looking to the needle. You don't need to look to the needle. The needle is going up and down no matter what. You need to look for the way that you want to go. Always look to where you're going. Is where you want to be, it's not. Always try to finish the petal design close to the next one, because then you will have your way to go to move to the next stitching area, and this is the goal, So here we're going. I am not wearing quilting gloves this time. I don't know why. Sometimes I wear, sometimes I don't. For this project, I decided to not wear the quilting gloves. And you can see it's perfectly easy to do without the quilting gloves, Everything slides properly, and we have no problems with this. But you are free to wear whatever you use it, to work, whatever makes you comfortable, The idea is have fun, not to make you suffer. So next design, I like the way it's beer going. Always see where you are going, what you're doing. This is very important. Have a good visibility of your entire way. Now we're going to move to the last petal. Oh, when I finish and my fiber was finished again, yeah? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my needle to the top, and I want to have a gap of thread on the top thread and the bobbin thread, because when I drop my needle down and up, I'm going to pull this gap from the bobbin to the top side of my work, yeah? And this will avoid any knot on the top of the work or on the bottom of the work, yeah? And if we have a knot, we usually have tension problems, and we don't want tension problems, yeah? Since everything is working so well. So now I'm going to cut everything out and keep stitching. But anyways, my now we are going to top stitch all over our design, but let me explain. My fiber finished, but your fabric that you have from my list is more than enough. You're not going to need to do this right now. I just needed to do it because this is the third or fourth sample that I'm stitching, yeah, for the video. And I'm using always the same rest of fiber, yeah, to not waste. But at home, you will not have uh, any problems to need to start anew, at least not with this color, yeah. It's only when you reach like the dark green that we are going to need to, we will not have enough fiber in one of the skeins, yeah, then you need to take the next one. Yeah, the next piece of fiber to finish your design. But it's good to know, yeah, because sometimes maybe something gets stuck, sometimes maybe you need to cut the fiber, cut the top thread, bobbing, everything, and start again, yeah, so you know how to start in case something wrong happens. Sometimes it happens, yeah. So here I'm going over, and you can see the difference because this petal is really fluffy, yeah, and kind of puffing around, and now I'm pressing down. And this is going to give a more finished look and more beautiful in my opinion. Wow, if you are my student, you know that I like the things organized, yeah. I don't like all furry puffing around. Yeah. And here we are almost finishing. And going back and forward. You don't need to be worried about what kind of shape you are using to make those stitch over, because the only thing you need to be worried about if you are going outside of the design or going through the other colors, because then it will show, yeah, first because it's a different color and because it's outside of the design. But otherwise you just go and try to follow the fibers that you want to press down and to secure properly, yeah? And you don't need to be worry about any specific design for those stitches. We are almost done, yeah? Here we go. Oh, I see. I had one more puffy area that I wanted to. Yeah, now we're done. Now we're going to cut the thread, yeah, top thread and bobbin, and hide them between the backing fabric and the batting on the back side of our work. See what I'm doing? You don't need to be worried about what kind of design you are using to top stitch the fiber, yeah, because it's going to be everything inside uh, the designs you already stitched. So on the back side, it's going to look like um, one element, yeah, not many designs, separate designs, yeah, it's just one design, it's a flower design, yeah. And now we're going to make that a quarter of inch knot away from the fabric and make sure that we hide this knot between the backing fabric and the back. And we are done for this week. I'm waiting for you. Next week, we are going to be stitching the greens.